Yeah, time works. Alright, so I'm going to explain a little bit what is going to happen. So this time I'm not going to play on console, I'm going to play on two different emulators, but both emulators are reading input from the same controller. So on the left you should have Soul Blazer on SNES 9X 153, and on the right you will have Illusion of Gaia played on BizHawk. Alright, just gonna press A couple times, because A does not affect Soul Blazer. A is gonna start IOG and B is gonna start Soul Blazer, so Soul Blazer on the left. Yeah, I only have sound from Illusion of Gaia, because having sound from both games would be quite painful to hear. So that's the choice I made. Generally, that's what people would prefer. Okay, without further ado, let's start the games. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, in these games, you can use more or less the same buttons for the main actions. For instance, I can press B to use my sword in both games. Here, Soul Blazer already starts because it has a faster first cutscene. But IOG is still in its cutscene. Here I'm pressing B to use my sword in Soul Blazer, and also skips the text in IOG. And I'm going to wait until I release this guy. Okay, now we can actually do stuff in IOG. And now that IOG has started, I can also press B to skip the text in Soul Blazer. It doesn't affect IOG, so I'm good in this part. Yeah, I'm really sorry for the people who enjoyed Soul Blazer music. I also do, but I had to make a choice. So, and frankly, having both audio outputs would be not that interesting. Honestly, I have to speak to select magic. Okay, because I don't want to waste magic in Soul Blazer by pressing Y for no reason. Soul Blazer is about to start the first dungeon. Okay. It would be cool for IOG to get in my house before the dungeon starts. I can press R so that I move Soul Blazer and not IOG, which is really convenient. Okay, I have to go here with IOG. Okay, alright. Now both games are good. Okay, I've started the dungeon and IOG is locked in the cutscene. Cutscenes are a blessing in this speedrun attempt, because they will make... Thanks to that, I can only focus on one game, even if it's for like a few seconds. So it would make stuff more reliable, easier to do. This should be the last enemy of this. So now that Soul Blazer is in the cutscene of releasing this old woman, I can progress IOG. So it's one of the reasons why these games work pretty well together. It's because I can use cutscenes from both games in order to progress in the other, so my attention does not get divided too much. It still does in a lot of places, and that's why this is still really hard to do, but it's not impossible. I've completed this challenge a few times already, so hopefully it should go alright. I don't expect a perfectly deathless run, but we'll see what we get. So far it seems to be alright. Need IOG to go in my room. Okay. Normally in a normal Soul Blazer run I would just kill these guys later, but I'm gonna do them right now to be slightly safer. I'm not gonna go for all the super difficult strategies. Another thing to note, Illusion of Gaia is a longer game than Soul Blazer, so it's very likely that Soul Blazer is going to be finished much before, about 20 or 30, something like 20 minutes before IOG. So spending more time in Soul Blazer than I should do might not even impact the final time at all, because it's the length of the speedrun is still going to be when I beat IOG. Okay, this is done. I can now go out. While I'm going out and taking the chest, can speak to this guy to leave South Cape in IOG. And okay, it's already equipped. Whenever a game enters a cutscene or is in any type of fade-out animation, I can menu in the other game, so it won't affect both games. Because menuing can be an issue in this speedrun attempt. Because both games use the select button as their menu button, which can be a pain, because sometimes I might end up unequipping an important item in one of the games, and that can mess me up. So I'm going to try to make it so it doesn't happen too much. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I don't die in Soul Blazer. So cutscenes, Soul Blazer has a lot of tiny cutscenes, which is really helpful, as I explained already, because I can work on IOG a bit more without having to, without being distracted too much by having to play two games. But there's another little thing. In Soul Blazer you have the crab walking possibility, which is really cool, by the way. It's a really cool feature. You can keep R or L pressed and you will crab walk, but you can still move. However, in Illusion of Gaia, if you press one of the shoulder buttons, you don't move. It puts your character in his stance of guarding. I want to try it. Damn. Yes. Okay. So here I know that in IOG I'm in prison, and the bread is going to appear more or less at this place where I'm at right now. So I can just use the R button to make sure that I don't move IOG, but I do move Soul Blazer. That's the idea. So there's no music right now because there's no music in IOG, and I muted the Soul Blazer, so sorry about that. But as soon as I leave the prison, we will have music again. The A button has only one. There's only one thing in IOG. It skips text, but it has no other effect. But in Soul Blazer, it brings some sort of menu, except if I'm already walking. That's why it's a good idea to skip text that way. To use A and B walking. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the pig. And also I'm gonna kill myself in Soul Blazer for simplicity. And you see, there I was not walking, so in Soul Blazer the A button brought out some sort of menu, contextual menu. And as Soul Blazer is dead, I can safely use the menu in IOG. And here both games are going to the right, which is convenient. I'm just gonna talk to the girl, okay. And now we're gonna give the priority to IOG, because IOG is in the dungeon, so dungeons are quite scary. Hopefully Soul Blazer is gonna naturally do whatever it has to do. I've used a glitch called All Cancel glitch in IOG. If you kill an enemy which is supposed to release some sort of door by releasing an orb of light which has to destroy a door to create a passage, you can cancel having to wait for that animation by just going to the menu and go back, and that's really convenient. It's a normal strategy we use in Illusion of Gaia runs. Okay, good. I don't want to talk to her. Okay, get out. Okay, just use the flute. And now Soul Blazer has talked to Lisa, and it only has to visit the first dungeon a third time. That's a strategy which is not normally the route that I use in a natural Soul Blazer run, because it's slightly slower, but it ends up being much safer for this speedrun, this dual game run, because it will reduce the amount of dungeoning that I will have to do in both games at the same time. So it makes it slightly easier. I have to not forget the 3. 3, okay, there we go. I'm gonna wait until both games go left. Okay, how am I going to do this? I think I should advance IOG first. I'm going to use all sorts of safety I can, because you probably guessed that this is kind of difficult to do, so I want to have a lot of safeties. I will save, well, I will heal as much as I can, in especially in IOG. Gaia can heal you anytime you need to, so that's very good. It's really what you want. Okay, after turning into Freedan, Soul Blazer should be done with this monster layer. These plant enemies are really annoying because they move randomly. Okay, I hope I don't lose too much health. I've lost a lot of health already in Soul Blazer, that's not good. I hope Soul Blazer doesn't die, because that might be an issue. Oh, okay, that was an unfortunate movement by this skeleton. I'm gonna advance IOG a bit. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna do the orb cancel glitch, I'm just going to wait. And now that Soul Blazer is gonna advance naturally, thanks to these conveyor belts, I can advance both games without having to pay too much attention to Soul Blazer. That's really convenient. Oh my god. Soul Blazer, get back there, please. Look at how both games are killing stuff. How many gems? Only 13 gems. Okay. Going to go to the left. So orb alignment is not great, but okay, that should work. Alright, that should be easy. And here I can walk diagonally and have IOG also move, which is convenient. Here I can press A, so as long as I'm walking in Soul Blazer, so that it doesn't bring its contextual menu, and I can skip text in IOG. Okay, we're good. I will definitely heal in the next Gaia spot though, for in IOG. I really don't want to die in IOG. A death in IOG is probably more costly than a death in Soul Blazer. Soul Blazer has done this dungeon, so now it can die in peace. Let's make sure I go to the right place. I think I've already equipped Leo's brush, so Soul Blazer can immediately go to the next dungeon. I'm also using walls a lot to make sure that I make one of the games go the direction I want, while the other game is is going to get stuck on the wall, so it's not go the wrong way. Okay, Soul Blazer is now level 2, so my sword strikes do 2 damage instead of 1, so now it's a little bit faster to actually swing my sword towards these enemies instead of just killing them with stabs. Oh, did I complete the other monster lair? Okay, yeah, I did. I wasn't sure. That monster lair I just freed is not required, but it's a bit easier. Oh, that should have killed him. Okay, I'm gonna keep these gems. I don't need to be really fast in Soul Blazer anyways. As I said, most of the time the priority is going to be given to IOG. There, I've pressed start to remove the animation of zooming out in the IOG overworld. That's not a good idea. I should not try to do too many things at once here. I have to speak to Kara. Please speak to her. Okay, now I can mash A as long as I'm walking in Soul Blazer to advance the text. There's going to be a bunch of text in IOG. IOG is not really it's not a big deal right now because it's in a cutscene. Typical little princess. I think this is done. I'm going to try to get out of the house. Two games are not really working together right now. I'm just going to skip to the next cutscene. Okay, let's collect this medical herb. It's really useful for the boss especially, so I can kill the boss quickly without having to pay too much attention. It's still a risky strategy, but I should be fine. Okay, 4 enemies. I believe there are 6 armor guys in this. Press start. I'm gonna wait until I'm in the screen transition. Ah, yeah, I didn't. Okay, because I didn't want to waste magic, but it hardly matters because I have so many anyway. Okay, let's destroy that column of torches here, and there we go. Now I don't want to move from this place, but it's good because I get to kill enemies in Soul Blazer while IOG is playing the flute and being in the cutscene, and also I will also have to wait anyway for the 2 girls to move into the position for the next cutscene. So waiting, I won't actually really waste time in IOG right here. So I can just wait. I'm gonna go to the cutscene and then equip the herb so that it does not disturb the menu in IOG. Okay. I have to focus on this boss. This is really easy to mess up. Basically, I used my herb, and I just tanked all the damage while I was constantly hitting the boss. It's not an easy strategy. It's consistent if you're good at the game, but it takes some practice to get right. I will definitely not try to do anything else while I'm beating a boss in any game, because that's way too dangerous. I'll try to accumulate as many things as I can in certain parts of the game, maybe even some dungeons, but most of the time when I have to beat a boss in either game, I will try to put the other game in a safe spot where I can just leave it in a certain place and it won't affect the other game, because otherwise it would be way too crazy. Yeah, I can press B. I can press B to advance the text in Soul Blazer. Here, unfortunately, I cannot because I'm gonna have to keep it pressed to do a charge dash and destroy that wall in IOG. So buttons B and Y can skip text in Soul Blazer, and B, Y, and A can skip text in IOG. So IOG has a bit more text skipping options. I have to go down. This is not convenient. I'm gonna wait until okay, here both games go up. So sometimes you want to wait until you get to a point where both games are gonna agree on where to go. Here I can just use the A button to advance the text in Soul Blazer. So I can use B. It's okay to do in the town because in the town B does not affect IOG, but it will affect IOG in a dungeon because it's going to use my flute. So I don't want that too much. Okay, IOG will take priority here. Yeah, I think it's better to. I'm going to try to keep Soul Blazer in this place because here this is a difficult thing in IOG. It requires all my attention. Soul Blazer is okay, I think. I can see it with the corner of the eye. Yeah, I knew that normally I should not take a hit from this guy, gets gems. Wait until the second enemy in the top right corner of Soul Blazer appears. That's an optimization. Hope for good gem drops. Gem drops, please. Only 8. This is really bad. Okay, next cutscene. IOG is going to move to the Incan ruins, so I can try to hit these guys. Oh, nice. Hit! Okay, another. Alright, I had another try thanks to good gem drops. Okay, killing these 3 monsters early is an optimization, and it's also going to help me later because I will be able to go to to free the teleporter, and that's going to be a good safety place, because the teleporters to the Master Shrine, they will, I will be able to heal there, and healing is really good when you want some safety in your run. What should I do here? Okay, I'm gonna try to... Oh, yeah, I know. Surprisingly, I think that place is okay in this... oh no, I'm gonna kill all of them. Yeah, this is easier than trying to figure out a stupid way to go around that. I hope IOG does not suffer too much. Soul Blazer is good there. Don't need to care about Soul Blazer right here. I'm gonna keep Soul Blazer here. This is one of the hardest parts in the run. I'm gonna have to do Water Shrine in Soul Blazer and Incan Ruins of Illusion Gaia at the same time. Now I'm gonna collect the diamond block so I can advance Soul Blazer a little bit. The problem is I have stayed in this room for a long time, so I have no idea what's the cycle of these. Okay, these spikes there, and they're not good. Okay, using this. Using the opening of the chests in Soul Blazer so that I can menu in IOG and equip the diamond block, which I'm gonna have to use later. Release a O, press Y. I need to press Y to use items in IOG, but at the same time that generally consumes magic in Soul Blazer, which can suck because I don't want to use magic for no reason. So it's good to use cutscenes or things like that, so that you can have a lot of as much gameplay as you want in the other game without affecting one of the games. Okay. Don't. This is an okay place, but I'm gonna have to move at some point in IOG because this slime is dangerous. I'm also moving upwards to attract some of these mudmen. I'm gonna have to move IOG again. Don't die, IOG. I'm getting a lot of... I'm probably gonna have to move IOG at some point. Yes, IOG is in danger. Okay, I'm gonna do this with IOG. This is a skip. Normally you only intended to be able to hit this statue head with freeland, but the good thing is you can extend the reach of your sword by running just before, and thanks to that your hitbox extends enough so you can reach the statue, and that skips a large portion of the dungeon. It's really good. It's a nice skip. It was found long ago by Puaxel. I believe it's Puaxel. Okay, let's progress in IOG now. Now Soul Blazer is in a pretty good box. Right here, it's pretty much out of danger, so I can progress IOG until it gets out of this really difficult part. This is a part I really don't want to do with anything else on the side, because that would be really dangerous. IOG has full health, which is really good, so I might not need to heal anytime soon. Okay, I still need to get out of here. Afterwards, both games can work together. I just need to bring Soul Blazer about here. Oh, this monster was done too, okay. Come on, took a hit, that sucks. Okay, it's here. I'm waiting until both games go to the right, so I can go to the right. And now Soul Blazer has to go down, so let's use the down of both games. Okay, there we go. And now, nice little trick. I know that I have to stand on this tile, so I can just hold R so that Will stays on the good tile while I can make progress in Soul Blazer. That's pretty neat. Soul Blazer takes... No, IOG takes priority using this... Oh, it's already equipped. Yeah, I don't want to use magic in Soul Blazer. Soul Blazer is gonna do the teleporter. So I don't want to take any chances. As I explained, I'm gonna take a lot of safety. my run. Also, normally I would never save just for this boss, but just the fact that I'm having sometimes my attention divided between two games, even if the other game is pretty safe, it can mess me up sometimes. So I really want as much safety as I can find. Okay, I will wait until these guys are dead and before I move on to the boss. So, little trick for whenever I need to menu in IOG, it can also mess up the menu in Soul Blazer because I will probably remove my sword, which is not what I want. But there's a trick to circumvent that. It turns out that when you go back to normal game in IOG, I mean from menuing, it takes more time in IOG. Okay. So I can just menu immediately after menuing in IOG, so I don't need to... So it will only menu Soul Blazer and not IOG. So I can re-equip my sword without messing up the menu for IOG. Okay, here I'm really safe normally because I can take a hit. Normally you cannot take any hit unless you have full health. Because of the crystal's luck, I couldn't... Oh my god, I died anyway. Oh, I'm so bad. I knew it. I was distracted by that mud man. Ah, that sucks. I was distracted by that mud man in Soul Blazer. Ah, shoot. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, I'm just gonna have to turn again into freedom. Maybe I can do something in the meantime, but it might be an issue. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. Oh, these guys are back again. Level up. Alright. Killing this mud man. So, and I'm staying here so he doesn't appear again. Does he appear? Yeah, it's any person for both games, by the way. I have barely enough time, any time to read the chat. Oof, get that right. Okay, now behave, Soul Blazer, please. This place should be safe. Okay, this is the safe spot. Oh, that was close. Yeah, it's possible to beat this boss in only one cycle. It's very, very difficult though. Okay. Now we're good to go. And now Illusion Gaia is gonna enter a phase with a lot of cutscenes. So this is gonna be really good because this part of Illusion Gaia this part of Soul Blazer is quite dangerous. I'm gonna advance IOG bit by bit if I can. Also want to go up a few tiles in Soul Blazer so that I spawn these fire dunes. Let's go. Okay, let's go all the way. IOG takes priority again because it's the longer game. Let's do something easy. I'm just gonna stay here until all these lizard guys appear. And I only need to go right. So that's really convenient. So that's Soul Blazer stays put here. Let's still take this. Oh, I don't want to be hurt too much. Okay, I will have the possibility to go to the left. And to the right. Now, IOG will be able to take the first Mystic Statue. So plot item number 1 acquired. And one of the lizards is going up. You have to make sure that... You have to be careful about that. They only move by chunks of 2 squares. So if they are turning up, then you have to make sure that you get out of the way, or otherwise you will be hit. Okay, should I go for the master trick? Here, I can move diagonally, because the directions priorities are not the same in both games. So in this case it was really convenient. Oh, go down. Yeah, I'm doing it the easy way with whatever. Let's go to sleep in IOG. I really want to get the magic in Soul Blazer. That's why I'm waiting. Okay, let's speak to my mom in my dreams. So the monster that I'm doing right now in Soul Blazer is not required, but it's very useful because it's going to give me a really good magic, which is the light arrow. Light arrow is completely broken. Well, broken. It's very good. No, don't remove anything. Don't press Y. Okay, I wasted some magic, but that's fine. Let's be careful because this place is quite difficult in Soul Blazer. Go back. Let's do the cutscenes of IOG. There's one more enemy. I'm gonna kill him. He's annoying. I don't like him. Let's go. Let's go out. Don't worry. I have a medical herb in Soul Blazer, so I will definitely run out of health at some point, but I should not die anyway. Okay, I killed this guy. Lizard guy number 4. Oh, I got hit, that's fine. And number 5. I have to talk to Kara, and then I will have to equip the meat little thing, so I don't have to unequip swords. I have a lot of gems, so that's nice. All I need to do here in Illusion Gaia is hit one fish. Now I just need to wait, so I can play only Soul Blazer for a little while here. Okay. Alright, I think this is the only time that where I really can catch a breath. Because both games are in a cutscene, even if it's for a very short time. I hope Soul Blazer doesn't die. Okay, Soul Blazer can... Alright, Soul Blazer just needs to reach the teleporter now. It has a lot of gems, so I should be fine with that. Gems should not be an issue. Hopefully. There we go. I have to speak to him. I'm gonna equip this while I can, so... Oh, and of course, the fast way to do Illusion Gaia right now would be to use a herb, which is the normal speedrun strategy. But I don't want to do that, not in this run, because it's way too risky. I want to keep all the herbs that I can. So I only need to heal 12 times. Okay, there we go. Instead of just 4 if I use the herb, which can save a few seconds. But I'm really not worrying about seconds in this, because well, it's kind of hard. Already beating the thing is good enough, you know. Okay, Soul Blazer. And also I'm gonna speak to this guy because I want to light up the dark rooms of the Light Shrine. It's also something we normally don't do, but you know, Soul Blazer is the shorter game, so it's okay if I take safeties for Soul Blazer. And the problem is I'm gonna be likely to do the beginning of what's the name? The beginning of Diamond Mine of Illusion Gaia and the Light Shrine of Soul Blazer, which is a pretty dangerous combo. So I want to get as many safety as I can for that. I usually just needs to wait right now. I think I've done all the conversation I needed to with Kara. We'll see in a moment. Yeah, okay. I found the greenwood leaf, so that this raft will let me on, and I can access the light shrine. Soul Blazer is a bit more advanced than it's supposed to at this point, but it's okay. So maybe I will not have to do much of a light shrine and diamond mine at the same time. It might not be as scary as I thought it would be. We'll see, because when it comes to first act, generally all my attempts of this are all more or less the same, but then it starts diverging, and I think the fact that I died to the first boss made the route already slightly different. Now it's not exactly the same sync between the two games as what I'm used to. So that's why this game, well, I mean, this 2 games 1 controller speedrun is mostly figuring things out on the fly. I have some safeties that I know, and a few twists to the route to make it a bit safer, even though I have to sacrifice some time. But most of it is really figuring out on the fly what's the best option, because I cannot keep always the same sync between the 2 games in all my attempts. It's always been different. It's more or less the same at the start, but then it starts diverging, and when it's completely diverged, then well, there's nothing else I can do than simply trying to figure out a good way to arrange both games. Why did Soul doesn't press this? Soul Blazer didn't kill these ghosts. This is a pretty dangerous place. Okay, and here I'm gonna try to spawn as many enemies as I can. What should I do? Okay, kill these guys seems the best way. Use this corner so I can take IOG to see the laborers, as the game calls them. Okay, I've killed the fire dudes. Let's talk to this guy. Yes, I want to see the laborers. Yeah, if that's how you call them. Let's go to this. Okay, I killed a few of them. But it was not very good. Then, if you do it really well, you can kill all 6 lizards here immediately without having to wait for anything. But it's so difficult to set up if I'm also playing another game on the side. So now, for once, this guy's not dead. You're gonna see the room lit up, which is generally not the case in Soul Blazer speedruns, but I want some safety, so here you can see a bit more what's going on. Yeah, indeed, this is gonna be synced with the beginning of Diamond Mine. There's no way to go down without affecting Soul Blazer, but the good thing is that I cannot hit these lizard men when they are invisible, when they are teleporting, so I have to wait anyway, so it doesn't affect Soul Blazer IOGs all that much. Let's move to the Diamond Mine. Alright, let's quickly go to the dangerous part of Soul Blazer. I really want to get the teleporter of Soul Blazer. It's okay if I die. Well, no, it kind of sucks if I die, but as long as I get the teleporter, I'm fine. Okay, I have to kill all 4 guys here. Let's focus on Soul Blazer for a bit. This should be the last one. It was. No, it was not. Okay. Now you're dead. Nice. Get wrecked. And let's get the teleporter. Okay, we got the teleporter. This is gonna be my safe place for the boss, for the Soul Blazer boss. Oh, whoopsie. How many gems do I have? 85. That should be enough for the next parts. You want to conserve a lot of gems out of the Act 2 of Soul Blazer because gems are really invaluable in the beginning of Act 3. So this is why I really don't want to die here. If I die, it's not gonna affect Act 2 too much, but it's really gonna affect the beginning of Act 3. So that's why I'm doing the baby strats here. As I said, I will take all the safeties that I can, because I'm really afraid of dying. So here, boss time for a bit, with the nice IOG music. Nice, we're in there. Okay, let's progress IOG now. I think the next parts do not line up too well in both games. We'll see how that works. Let's do this this place, because this place is going up. IOG is going to go up in this place, but Soul Blazer wants to go down, so they don't go out too well. Okay, now I couldn't skip the text in Soul Blazer because I was keeping B pressed, so it didn't really work. Both games don't agree on where to go. Yeah, that's why this place is not good. I think Soul Blazer is going to stay put here for a while. At least it's completely safe for him. I just want to do at least this room. Okay, this worked out all right. Both games go left. Both games go down. This is much better. Now both games go right. Almost, yeah, right. And teleporter. Now Soul Blazer just needs to receive the green stone from the greenwood tree. And at the same time, we're going to try to make some progress in IOG. So this is the ramp skip. It's a little glitch. I can save a few seconds. Oh, no. Okay. I was supposed to go really fast here, but whatever. Move Soul Blazer to Act 3. Act 3 doesn't start out too difficultly. But I don't want to move out. Okay, now now Soul Blazer should be good. Oh, I got hit. Because both games are going up. Okay, let's just talk. I cannot advance the text right now because I need to hold B. Okay, now we can do that. Double closing. Okay, I can do a bunch of the beginning of Act 3 in Soul Blazer while Illusion Gaia is locked in this cutscene, because it's pretty long. It's going to receive the Dark Friar. So this is really convenient, because this beginning is something I really cannot do with more dungeoning at the same time on the sides from IOD. Okay, as long as I don't die. As long as I don't die. Okay. Alright, I got hit, but that's fine. Kill this. I know what, I'm also gonna heal, which is not something I would recommend. But whatever. I mean, of course, in a natural run, in a solo game run. IOG, yeah. The problem is Soul Blazer is going up, so I'm gonna play Soul Blazer for a bit. Okay, IOG can go down right now. I need to use magic to kill these guys. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna finish this part. Yeah, did you see that? That was nice. Quadruple shot. Yeah, it takes a few hits in Soul Blazer to prepare for my upcoming suicide. We use death a lot in both games in order to go fast, just go back to previously visited places. Like, if I want to go back to the town in Soul Blazer, I can just die in the dungeon. And if I want to go back to the entrance of a dungeon in IOG, I just need to die as well. And IOG is going to die also really quickly. Okay. Okay. Now I need to talk to a mermaid, which I just freed in Soul Blazer. And she will give me the bubble clothing, but I'm not going to use it right away. I can just equip the elevator key in IOG and die, so I don't even need to care too much about it. Just kill me, thank you. Soul Blazer is taking damage from the water because I have not equipped the bubble armor. If you're confused about why I do that, it's because I want to prepare for another suicide, another one. There's a lot of suicides in this game. Okay, here, this should be fine, but I cannot move from here. So let's just wait until I kill all monkeys. And there's one more, I think. There we go. Yeah, this is a place where I cannot accumulate a lot of contents from both games because it's just so difficult. Every time I really try to be more careful about optimization, I end up just dying. So it's better to just sometimes say to myself, okay, no, this time I will not try to be amazing. I will be reasonable with the parts that I want to do at the same time because it's just so crazy otherwise, and very unlikely that I manage to survive. So the way Act 3 works in Soul Blazer is I need to release 4 mermaid statues, and each of which is going to give me a new path that I can go through, so I can visit a new island and free a new statue. So it's pretty basic, pretty straightforward. Oh, don't open a passive. Okay, don't get hit. Both games going down, not for a really long time. This is good, so yeah. I want to keep Soul Blazer stuck here for a bit. Then Soul Blazer is gonna have to fight a bunch of jellyfishes. So again, it's gonna be in a place where it cannot move a lot. The problem is I need to move in IOG. I'm gonna wash over IOG, make sure it does not die. Okay, IOG don't die. This was probably not a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this with Soul Blazer first. Kill this guy in IOG. Okay, he's dead. Let's make sure that I'm not too close to the dangerous guys of IOG. And yeah, this is a pretty good box, so I'm gonna stay here. Just at least until I get out. Hopefully Soul Blazer should not run into anybody. Okay, yeah, Soul Blazer is going to stay in this big box. It can run down the corridor. Let's use this corner, and IOG is going to visit the other place. Get the other key. Soul Blazer can go on its way. Soul Blazer is now going to go to Rockberg, which is a pretty dangerous island. I'm already hurt a bit, so that's not too good. Oh, don't die. Okay, yeah. IOG cannot die here. IOG just needs to receive the memory melody from a laborer. Yeah, that's how they are called in this game. Okay. I can press A to skip text without affecting Soul Blazer. Alright, we're gonna kill more Donkey Kongs here. 8 of them to be precise. Ah, I hate that. I really cannot move from this place. This is the only easy way to do it. But I want to progress. The fish is really not letting me try to advance IOG a bit. Okay, that was the last one. Oh, I got hit again. IOG just needs to die now. I don't like Soul Blazer's health, but Soul Blazer should be close to level 8, maybe. I don't remember the exact level. Okay. Let's kill all 3 guys. Yay! Triple shot! And now IOG has done everything it needed to do in this dungeon. So we can go back to Phrygia. Let's kill this other bird here. I killed the first one already. It's not required to kill that, but it's gonna give me a medical herb, which is really invaluable for later. Let's kill those guys and these ones. I need to equip this and re-equip my weapon. Okay, this is a good place. I will only need to die in Soul Blazer now that I have released the second mermaid statue. I'm surprised that I haven't reached level 8 yet, but it might be a good thing because I will get level 8 just after fighting the first jellyfishes on my way to the next island. So this turns out to be a good thing to actually. I don't want to be too early on some levels. Okay, I have the herb, which is gonna help immensely for Durian, because Durian is difficult to do, especially since I have to play another game on the side. So let's go. Okay, both games are cutscene. I can drink some water. Hey Mira, thanks for the good luck. I can use A to skip taxi in IOG. Let's. Now I'm gonna have to kill seahorses and jellyfishes. Let's kill the first one here. Now this is a good spot. I'm hoping to get some gems here. Okay, alright. Nice. I want to get it. Oh, the seahorses. Oh, nice gem drops. Dang, 42. This is really good luck. That's gonna be helpful. Especially since maybe I will need to press Y a couple times in order to do some menuing in IOG, so I might give away some magic in Soul Blazer. In case you don't know Soul Blazer, the enemies drop gems which are used to do magic. Okay, I can do this and that. I need to talk to all of his 4 inventions in IOD. I can spam A. Yes, I want to say yes. Okay, let's kill the first bird and wait until the second bird appears. This is an optimization, so I kill it already without having to wait for both of them to appear next when I go around the whole structure. Okay, this is going pretty well. At least the sync between the two games is kind of favorable, because here this is another. It's not a really action scene yet. We're getting close to the next dungeon of Soul Blazer, of IOG, I mean. But here I still have to do some arbitrary stuff, like some people to talk to. I have to talk to Kara again. Okay, this is done. I'm going to focus on Soul Blazer now. Soul Blazer is in really good shape. It has a lot of gems. It's very lucky. I usually don't have 79 at this stage, but it just happened. IOG needs to go down, so I cannot move IOG right now. I will just after this. Okay, I can press against the water, so I can move down IOG bit by bit. And now IOG can go down thanks to having to go down in Soul Blazer as well. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I will have to make sure that I answer the correct answer. Oh, I'll miss one. That's fine. I have so many gems that it doesn't even matter. Appeared recently. It's third answer. There. Okay. I have to kill. Oh, this one is not dead. IOG is about to enter the next dungeon. I need to go to the correct location, though. It's here, the ankle. But I will just do. Oh yeah, it's okay if I start the dungeon now because I'm gonna have a bit of a cutscene. Although I will have to remain not moving for a tiny bit because I'm gonna have to target to use magic against 5 gorillas in Soul Blazer. So I'll probably not be able to do a lot of the dungeon right now. Yeah, okay. I have to... Okay, let's just stay here. This is gonna be much more simple. And I have so many jumps that it's really not an issue. 4 and 5, and there we go. I had a herb, but it turned out to not even be required. If you don't have a herb, you cannot be more hurt than 5 red bars, 5 missing HP, but there I only had 3 missing HP, which is really good. I think this is the first time in my 2G1C game attempts that I didn't need to use the herb anymore. So there I can just simply die. I've done what I needed to do in Soul Blazer. Soul Blazer is going to enter a few cutscenes right now. What am I doing? I got lost for a bit. No, not there. Soul Blazer, no. You're here. Oh, don't die! IOG. Oh, that was almost really bad. Attention dividing is difficult. Okay. So the way this dungeon works in Illusion of Gaia is that I have to get all 4 crystal balls. So the idea is very simple. I'm gonna get each of them and then just die. Because I don't need to do anything else. I don't talk to the statue again, Soul Blazer. Soul Blazer is being stupid. Okay, Soul Blazer is gonna have to talk to some mermaids while IOG can safely do the rest of the dungeon. Just talk. Thank you. Now, this is a long conversation in Soul Blazer, so it's good that it comes in sync with this part of the game. Yeah, this is a nice sync. I like it. It was maybe a good idea to die to the first boss because I think I've pretty much caught up with where I was supposed to be. Oh, did I talk again? Okay, I don't even need to heal in IOG. That's really nice. Next area should not be too difficult for Soul Blazer, so I'm gonna give priority to IOG. Soul Blazer. I don't know what to do with Soul Blazer in the meantime. I guess Soul Blazer is gonna go on its way because it's not gonna have any enemies on its path. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I need to charge up. And thanks to doing that, now I know where the corners are in all the games. Like any place that I can keep one character in place, and so the other one can move. Generally, both games to move right here, so this is good. Yeah, normally I would need to take some damage in Illusion of Gaia here, but I'm not going to do that. And by the way, it's possible to do the orb cancel glitch to collect this crystal ball before the animation of the blue explosion finishes, but it's really bad. You don't want to do that because you might softlock the game. The game just crashes. Okay. IOG just needs to die. Die, IOG. I don't need you. IOG will probably die on itself. Okay, now I really need to watch over that to make sure that the game probably dies. Did I equip the orb? I don't believe I did. Oh! I got hit. That's done. Might not be an issue though. I'll get it. There we go. This is what I talked about a bit later, a bit earlier. When I want a menu in IOG to equip anything, any kind of item, it probably will remove my sword in Soul Blazer, which I don't want. Okay, I put it already. But if you're clever, what you can do to circumvent that is use your menu. Press select immediately after you've come out of the menu. So you will come back to the menu of Soul Blazer without coming back to the menu of IOG. So you can re-equip your sword without messing up the Illusion of Gaia menu. So that's a pretty neat trick if you want to Well, if you want to ever try this 2 games 1 controller thing, yeah, I had no idea that all those things would turn out to be helpful when I started doing runs of this. It was kind of an experiment. To be honest, the first time I did it, I didn't even what's the term? Expect to finish the game. I was just I just wanted to see how far I could go. But the first time it took me almost 4 hours, I think. But I eventually beat the game, or the games. I'm gonna take some damage because I'm not level 9 yet. Am I gonna get level 9? Ah, I got level 9. It sucks. So this is gonna be a long death for Soul Blazer, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh, okay, let's just kill this guy. This guy's gonna be annoying. Or not. Please, okay, he's not in my way, that's cool. Oh, this is bad. IOG is in a really rough spot. I would definitely heal, because there's no way I can survive otherwise. And in the meantime, I'm going to... Okay, whatever. Never mind, IOG just died. Dang, that's snipe though. That's snipe. I don't even need to watch over. Soul Blazer is gonna die just on its own, hopefully. And those blue robots, they're out today. Come on, kill Soul Blazer. They're so bad at killing stuff. Man, I'm still not dead. By the way, in IOG I went up a little bit at the beginning of this room to trigger the fireball chain into already moving, so that I don't need to wait behind it. Soul Blazer survived all this time. That's amazing. Okay, Soul Blazer is almost done with Act 3. It needs to talk to the last statue, so I can get access to the ghost ship. And IOG is also pretty close to the end of this dungeon. I'm gonna charge up here. Okay, I'm gonna focus on IOG here. This is really tricky. Oh, I got hit. Got hit again. Don't die. Okay, as long as IOG doesn't die after this. Now even if I die afterwards, which should not happen, the switch should stay in place. Let's do the statue skip, and we're good. Okay, that's the second IOG bad death though. It's not too terrible, but kind of sucks. Okay, IOG can die now. It's all right. I didn't even need to watch after it. Oh, by the way, the place where I get the... what's the name? This should be a good place. Oh, it's not safe, damn it. Not sure what to do there. Okay, now it should be safe. Soul Blazer is safe, hopefully. Now it's a pretty bad fight. Oh, don't die. This is pretty unsafe. Okay, we beat it. That was scary. But yeah, I always forget these manta rays in this place. They can follow me sometimes. I'm gonna go right here. Alright. We're good. Okay, we're done with Viper, which was not super easy. Act 3 is okay. I have a lot of space in Act 3, so it's not too horrible to have to do that with another dungeon. Moo is gonna be another thing though. Moo is gonna be done at the same time as Act 4. It should be fine, but it can still be very dangerous. Moo is itself very dangerous already. Oh, did I equip? Yeah, I didn't equip Power Bracelet. that would have been really bad, because Power Blaze Writ doubles my attack power, which is an invaluable item for the speedrun, especially against bosses, because generally in this game you can only do minimal damage to bosses, like 1 damage per hit, but thanks to this, it's going to be 2 damage instead of 1. So just because it shortens the boss fights, it's already paid for it. I think the time taken to get the Power Blaze hit has already paid for itself. Okay, we're getting in some cutscenes for Soul Blazer, so we can just continue IOG. Well, you can also consider this place as being a big cutscene in IOG. There's not much to do. There's some text pop-ups to deal with once in a while. Okay, I can press A. You're going up, you're going down. Okay, go down here. Let's make sure I don't screw this up, like I often do. Go up. Go up on both games. Go left. Let's talk to the Mermaid Queen and get the pure stone. I have to be quick here, otherwise I will be attacked by these monsters. Ah, record. I recorded it in Soul Blazer. It's okay, I don't care. Yeah, I wish to continue. I know I'm doing well, don't tell me. But I want to move actually. Thank you. Let's go up. And let's start Act 4 of Soul Blazer. Oh, Vision Gaia can move, cool. Both games going left. I need to get to the key to Moon in IOG. That's what I need to do right now. And just make normal progress in Soul Blazer. Wait for a moment where I need to go right. Okay, I'm gonna wait here because I have a really specific way to deal with these bats. So I'm just gonna keep it as is. I could try moving to the left, but it would not be very efficient because I want to just deal with these enemies fast. I need to move left. Okay, let's go. Here's where I can grab the key. Both games moving left, so this should be fine. Yeah, he stole the key. He's a thief. Okay, here I think I'm gonna do this part right now. You can either do it right now or wait, but it's probably better to do it now. I take a lot of damage, but I'm really close to level up. Oh. Okay, I use that cutscene so I can menu in IOG and equip the key. It's still left. Oh, and that medical herb replaced the one I already had, because I still had the one that I didn't use in Durian, in the volcanic island. Magic armor. Ah, that destroys. No, that doesn't destroy my items. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna have to use a lot of. There's no keyhole, really? Here it is. Don't waste all my magic in Soul Blazer. That sucks. Yeah, let's go to the right bit by bit. Okay. Alright, for the people who know the Illusion of Gaia speedrun, they're probably familiar with Mo being one of the hardest dungeons, and I already got hit. That's not good. I'm gonna focus on IOG for a bit, until I'm in good shape to start moving again in Soul Blazer. This seems not too bad. Okay, the plan is to wait until Soul Blazer gets moving by itself right here. I just have to make sure that the turners are correct. I can go up. Next is right. This is good. This is in line with what I have in both games. Nope, I have to move. Okay. This is not good. This is not good at all. This was a bad idea. Okay, at least RG is better. RG should probably wait here. Okay, I got the level up. I knew there was one waiting for me eventually. I'm wasting all my gems. It's not great. Okay, I'm gonna do this part. It was not a good idea to try to go for that first hand. Okay, as long as IOG doesn't die, I'm okay. But gem count is a bit scary. I got good gem luck. Okay, a big gem. I'll take it. Okay, this is done. Okay, let's progress a bit. Yeah, that's gonna be a lesson learned for next attempts. This is definitely not something to try to do at the same time in both games. And then there I did a couple orb cancels in IOG, so I can not have to wait for cutscenes and stuff. Let's talk to this. Yes, go back. Because now I need to talk to the kid who gives me the mushroom shoes in IOG. Give me the mushroom shoes. I need to stop and press B, because it's the only way I can advance text in Soul Blazer when I need to move in IOG. That kinda sucks. Okay, IOG is in the cutscene, so I can safely go to the menu and equip the mushroom shoes. It really sucks that you need to go back to the town and go and redo the beginning just because of this item. And this item is required only for one small turn in Soul Blazer. It's just one little turn, and I found no other way to do that turn without the mushroom shoes, unfortunately. Wasted more magic. I'm a dummy. I opened up a useless chest. What should I do? Okay, I'm gonna be able to go right here. So much raining, sometimes it gets tiring. Because my moves are not planned ahead, because that's just not really possible. Yay! Oh man, these guys are terrible. Okay, this is not the way, this is the way. I already equipped mushroom shoes. Okay, more magic wasted because I had to press Y to equip to use the Statue of Hope in IOG. This monster, this is the slowest spawn rate in the whole game. I think it's like 5 whole seconds to get to the next spawn. It's quite ridiculous. Let's just wait. It's gonna be, for simplicity, that should be less than me. Oops. Okay, yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, as long as Soul Blazer does not spawn the bad enemies, I'm gonna kill them, by the way. Yeah, these enemies, if you go too close to these whiz ropes in Soul Blazer, then they will start chasing you. They will disappear and reappear, and it's really bad. It wastes a ton of time, and you don't want that. I'm gonna do this part safely, as much as I can. I will just kill the whiz rope, because this whiz rope really sucks. Oh, okay, almost messed it up. Okay, I know what's happening in Soul Blazer, don't worry. Soul Blazer is almost dead. Death in Soul Blazer would not be too horrible, but I don't want it. Oh, nice! Level up. Yeah, the juicy level ups. Always here to help me. Thanks a bunch, game.